Hi there, guys. Hello, hello. Oh, we're having issues. Looks like we're having a little bit of issues. Now, just wait a second. I will start very shortly. YouTube always messes up the beginning of broadcasts. It'll give me enough time to put on my makeup to talk about an epic makeup story. The story of Jeffree Star. Okay, hold on. We're just brightening my lips up. And then we're gonna go because YouTube will stop messing this up right about now. Hello, guys. I'm putting my lipstick, which sadly is not a Jeffree Star product. It is a Rimmel product. We're going to throw that away because I am here today to talk about the finale to Shane Dawson's series with Jeffree Star, the part 1 of the finale, The Secret Life of Jeffree Star. Now, this series didn't initially get me excited until I watched the 3rd part prior to this episode. Why did it get me excited? Because it basically reaffirmed to me how inspirational a person Jeffree Star is despite his controversial past. Now, it comes as no news to anyone that Jeffree Star had been embroiled in a few scandals regarding his interactions with other makeup artists, regarding with racist things he screamed in the past, regarding with the collapse of his friendship with Kat Von D. But it's always been apparent that he is a champion of style. He is a champion of blending artistry with business. And watching part 3 of the Shane documentary cemented all of that for me because I heard from his mouth what he went through to get what he's built so far. So it's required him overcoming a large amount of adversity. It's required him initially failing in a way or just not succeeding at the highest level possible in his music career. And it basically required him to get over certain controversies and continue despite the backlash, which I think anybody who accomplishes something big, you'll always get pushback. You'll always get haters. You'll always get people who turn on you and try to throw you under the bus because in a way they're being competitive or they don't see things the same way as you do, or you make mistakes as you're climbing up the massive mountain or hill of success. And hearing about Jeffree Star just committing to a product he believed in, committing to the colors that are his iconic colors, how he not only runs a YouTube channel and not only mastered the art of makeup application, but he managed to also, with a business partner, launch his very own, as we know, cosmetics empire, which is now worth close to, I believe, $1 billion with a B dollars. So we're here today to talk about the finale, part 1, that you can watch today. I want to do just a brief recap and then tell you what I thought about the episode. Now, the most inspiring part of this episode, again, for me as a creator, as someone who has built her own mini empire so far in terms of content creation on YouTube and on other platforms such as Patreon and Instagram, hearing Shane and Jeffree start to brainstorm at the end about a collaboration, a makeup collaboration between Shane and Jeffree Star, and the fact that they're going to call it the Illuminati palette, which I just think is absolutely brilliant, really was moving to me. Because when you start to put the pieces together of what you build as an artist, there's just so many ways to continue to create and to make money at a higher and higher and higher scale. And it reminds me that I have shied away from products. I have not shied away from my videos as rental products or my videos as Patreon or patron-only products, but I've never developed my own product, and I really hope that I'm making sense. I feel like I'm staggering or I'm stuttering a little bit in this presentation, but I know I've sold videos as products, but now I want to sell a product as a product, and I see the business plan because of this video series with Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. And I have an idea of what I want to make. But back to, I think it's absolutely brilliant that Shane Dawson's palette is going to be called the Illuminati palette because that name is iconic. It has lasting power. So it's not just something stupid, because Shane wanted to call his palette like the pig with a crown or something like that, or fat pig, because Shane's always so self-deprecating about his weight, about how much money he has, about his success, which, by the way, Shane, you shouldn't be. Shane, you are massively inspirational to someone like me. Again, I had difficult feelings about you at first, but over the years, I've come to respect you more and more as an artist and basically a trailblazer on YouTube. So you and Jeffree Star have actually a lot more in common than you think. You're both entrepreneurs. You're both creative entrepreneurs. And for you two to work together, as long as you negotiate a really solid business deal, it's absolutely brilliant. And Shane, you will make a lot of money off of this collaboration. And so will Jeffree Star, because if he's smart, he'll take, I don't know, 20%, 30%, 50%. But then you won't have to come up with the funds to produce the palette, maybe, and you won't have to find a makeup product supplier, because that's what starts to happen when you make your own product. It's not just, oh, I want to make a product and it appears. You actually have to go to China and start to negotiate, you know, where your product's coming from. And then it might not be the highest quality product, but with Star, he already has the relationships. He already has the machine. He already has the factories. Do it, Shane. It is so smart, because a product always outlasts a video, because videos, they come and go. Everyone's producing new content every single day. Maybe it'll have a lifespan of a year. But if you build a product that people love, that's iconic, like something called the Illuminati palette, it's like Elizabeth Taylor and her perfume empire. It may sustain you long after your YouTube career changes. Or it might just continue to sustain you even more and fund more and more awesomer projects, while you know, just like with Jeffree Star, while you continue to create on YouTube. So it's like a win-win. The money from the products, the money from the creation, the ability to touch more and more people, the ability to feed more and more people, employ more and more people. It's very noble to start a business, because you don't just benefit yourself. When you make money, other people make money. There's a trickle-down effect. So back to the episode. Now, the episode started, it was silly. Shane was basically doing the flip side of Jeffree Star's house, how his possessions aren't worth much money, how they need to dress differently because Jeffree was coming. Okay, we get it. Shane doesn't make right now as much money as Jeffree Star. But Jeffree showed up. He looked gorgeous, by the way. Beautiful. Whatever he was wearing, I don't know if it was his favorite brand. His tracksuit was like, it's like all bedazzled, just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. You're not Gigi gorgeous, but Jeffree, you looked absolutely gorgeous. And what I thought was kind of bold and unusual is that Jeffree hit on one of Shane's, one of the members of Shane's entourage. I believe his name is Garrett. I don't know their names super well because I focus on Shane and his boyfriend. I haven't really paid attention to his entourage per se, but he openly, Jeffree, hit on Garrett and offered him money to sleep with him, which I was like, whoa, that's like prostitution. Do you get off on giving money to people to sleep with them? You don't think this guy would be motivated to sleep with you unless you pay him? Or it must be the power exchange of Jeffree Star paying money to get laid, like that you're the boss. Like Jeffree gets off on being the boss. I don't know. Or maybe he just wanted to motivate the guy, ensure that he seals the deal. I don't know if the guy ended up sleeping with Jeffree Star, but I was a little shocked because I'm like, that's sort of, or shocked because that's a little bit like prostitution. Like if you're offering someone money to sleep with you or just saying it's a gift, I don't know, man. It's a little shady. I know also Jeffree said that his mother used to prostitute herself for drugs. So maybe that's him reliving his trauma, which is a little bit sad. And also Jeffree said that he fucked his way in the documentary to the top. He did whatever he could to get ahead, which, I mean, if you want to do that, do that. I've never done that personally. There were rumors that I'd done that, which, by the way, I've never slept my way to the top ever. I found one guy at the top attractive, unfortunately, and that was mistaken as me trying to sleep my way to the top. I've never done that. But I'm not, I mean, if that's his choice, that's sort of sad. But as long as you're not hurting anyone and you're having consensual sex, I guess you can create relationships the way you see fit. But it was shocking to me, right? The offering to pay one of Shane's crew and for sex, and him just being so like open with the fact that he fucked his way to the top. I don't know. That was just a little shocking, but the rest of it, but I mean, in being open, I'm just going to pause myself for a second. In being open, that's when you kind of deflate the haters, because you're not apologizing for your lifestyle choices. And then it makes people consider them instead of judging them. Because I mean, and now I'm just like, whoa, like now I know this about Jeffree Star. He likes group sex. He's willing to pay people for it. And people could see that as an act of generosity, because what's it to him to pay this guy's rent for 6 months? But this guy probably could use the money. But yeah, now it's like he's owning it. Jeffree Star owns his good sides and his bad sides, and you can't help but admire him for it and feel closer to him because of it. So, and Shane seems so innocent by comparison, which is funny. Okay, so then the video keeps going and they visit his factory. They see how the pellets are put together. That part of the video is quite fascinating, because if you've never seen how powders are pressed into pans and how there's so many different steps to assembling the blood sugar pellet or a makeup pellet, how we get these end products and we never put thought into what did it take to make this? And why does it cost the amount that it does? But you see that it should cost the amount that it does, because there's so much labor involved. There's so much product and product creativity, a whole process involved until you have that specific makeup product in your hands. And then again, I had already gone into this part. The final part of the part one of the finale was basically Shane and Jeffree discussing their future collaboration together. And this is brilliant because it's also brilliant marketing, because Lord knows I'm going to be interested in knowing what the Illuminati palette is going to look like. Oh my God, I'm so shook right now. I'm so like keyed up. Hit the like button, by the way, if you're shook, if you're a fan of Shane Dawson's series or a fan of Jeffree Star, because this is it's also a watershed moment in YouTube production. Shane got his series canceled by YouTube when someone said that he had made an inappropriate joke about pedophilia, okay? YouTube handed Shane a check for the series and said, we're not broadcasting this. So of course Shane was maybe devastated, thinking, oh my God, YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, this is like one of my biggest opportunities, and it got fucked up. But now look at Shane. Not only did Shane get the money from YouTube, now he's proving to YouTube that he can make quality entertainment on the level of reality TV programming, and people will watch and people will talk about it. And it's not just YouTubers or YouTube viewers that are talking about it. People like Paris Hilton are talking about it. Major Hollywood stars are watching his production. BuzzFeed is watching his production because they know that there's now a market for long form, well-produced, engaging content about the star system, or, documentaries in general on YouTube that was not around 2 or 3 years ago. I was ahead of my time making 2 30-minute documentaries. I was thinking, I'm always so fucking ahead of my time that I like missed the leading edge. That's not true. I'm catching up. But Shane, congratulations. You made a great series. You earned it. I am so proud that you reversed the negative press about you, that YouTube is probably swallowing its pride right now, going, well, because YouTube is too quick to delete, ban, and demonetize and disassociate themselves from creators. They got to learn that maybe a little bit of controversy isn't a bad thing. That if anything, it makes people pay more attention to these specific YouTube stars. So maybe as long as that creator changes their ways and apologizes, you shouldn't be so quick to sever ties, because then look what happens. Shane has his victorious moment, and it's just going to keep growing. And this series with Jeffree Star is making him millions and will make him millions in the future with his Illuminati palette. So, yeah, if you guys are new here, because I'm going to upload this because I know other people will want to really talk about the series. Let me know what you think of it. If you're excited for the finale, where I think Jeffree's going to address his gender identity. He's already addressed his sexuality in that he likes group sex. And I believe he even said before that he doesn't consider himself homosexual, that he's actually pansexual. But it'll be interesting to see if he talks about the fact that he is sort of trans, but not completely trans, that he's non-binary, because I sort of see him as a non-binary icon. or a two-spirit. You know, he's equally male and female. And he accepts all pronouns. So I have a tendency to think that his secret, or what he's divulging that's immensely personal in the final segment where he's going to cry, is that, you know, he felt like a freak, but now he knows that he's this all-in-one being who also happens to be a brilliant marketer, creator, and businessman. So guys, let me know what you thought of the video. I will include a link to it right here in the comment section. Oops, that's not a link. That would just be me putting The Secret Life of Jeffree Star. I am actually going to go into my settings right now. Just one moment, please. And I'm going to add a hashtag, a couple hashtags to my stream. Just a minute. Is anybody who's here right now? Because there's not very many people right now. I don't care. Eventually, there will be. Oops, this is wrong. We're not starting another live stream. Has anybody else who's here watched it? Okay, I'll just do this after because it's not working. 30-minute video we watching right now. Yes, you should. It's amazing. You could watch it back at 1.5 speed if it's too slow for you. Oh, man. I feel like I'm looking a little tired. I put out 2 live streams today. I filmed a video in the morning, and I'm about to publish a video for my patrons. But this video of Shane Dawson's went live, and I was so excited. I'm like, I have to go live and just discuss it. Maybe this won't do well. Maybe YouTube won't suggest this video at all to the people that have viewed the series. But if they do, I mean, I just think that it's just so brilliant that Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are going to continue to work together after this series wraps, and that they're going to launch their own palette together. And there's going to be a making of series of that palette, and that this shows that this is possible for anyone who builds an audience on YouTube, and that you should aspire to not just be a creator, but it's okay if you just are, but perhaps you should also consider being a business person as well, because if they can do it, you can do it. It's not strange. It's amazing. Okay, guys, I got to go. I'm uploading this. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts about my thoughts, and let me know if you're excited for the grand finale of The Secret Life of Jeffree Star. I'm Davison Video everywhere. My main channel is youtube.com/DavisonVideo1. Make sure you subscribe. Goodbye.